Hello everyone, I am Trupti Pandya and today I will be teaching you Mathematics of Standard 4th. In previous lecture, explanation of a chapter 2, long and short, already completed. Now today, let us start the solution of chapter number 2. It means all the students note down this question answer in your mathematics notebook. Chapter number 2. Today I will start the question answer from question 1, page number 13, and you have to note down this all the questions in your notebook. Okay, so let us start the solution of Mathematics chapter 2, long and short. First question, page number 13. Page number 13, one picture is given and dots is given. For the dots below the picture, some question is there. Let us start the question. Here, first question is given. Guess the distance between any two dots. How many centimeter is? Now measure it with the help of scale. Did you guess right? Here some dots is given and we have to guess the distance between any two dots. And afterward take the scale and measure the dots and answer that your answer, guessing answer and real answer are same or not. Means your guess is correct or not. Second, did you guess right? So for this question, we write the answer dots here. I guessed the distance between dots E to N. Here is the answer. I guessed the distance between dots E to N as 3 centimeter. And actual distance with the scale when we measure E to N, then also 3 centimeter. So distance between these two dots is 3 centimeter. So my guess is right. So guess is right. Now second question, which two dots do you think are farthest from each other? Check your answer. Here O and M, distance between O to M is a very long distance. And so in answer we have to write that dots O and M are farthest from each other. And my guess is right because when we measure one by one all the dots distance, then O to M farthest means maximum distance is there. So our answer is right. Now third question, this is the first question, this is the second question and this is the third question. Which two dots are nearest to each other? Check your answer. Again see the here picture. O and D very close. See, O and D is very close. And so when we draw this line, then it is these 2 points are very nearest. So in our answer we write dots O and D are nearest to each other. And my guess is right. So whenever we guess, all our answers are right. Now page number 14. Page number 13, 3 questions are there and this 3 question is over. Now page number 14. When I explain the lesson at that time, I show you one king, Akbar, and one in Akbar's kingdom, one minister is there and his name is Birbal. Now page number 14. Shorter line. First question is given. Look at the picture and explain how Birbal made Akbar's line shorter. We know that one Akbar's line is there and Akbar gave one condition that without erasing the line, make my line shorter. Akbar asked to Birbal this question that without erasing his line, make his line shorter. So now in answer part we write, Birbal drew a longer line below the line drawn by Akbar and made Akbar's line shorter comparatively. So one short line is there, and below this line, when longer line we make, then automatically first line becomes shorter. So Akbar's line become the shorter comparatively Birbal's line. Now second question of page number 14. Now can you be as smart as Birbal? Make his line shorter without erasing it? So our answer, yes, I can be as smart as Birbal's line shorter without erasing it by drawing a line longer than his line. So draw a one longer line below this line, and we also draw the line below the given line and make the line longer. Third question, just think, is there any longest line? Because no, the line is infinite, endless. So no longest line. Any longest line? So here we have to write no. There is no longest line. Now page number 14, try this is given. Question 1. Make her right arm 1 centimeter longer than the left arm. Here left arm is given. First we have to take the measurement of this arm, and this side we have to draw 1 centimeter longer arm. This way. See here, this way. Here suppose 2 centimeter is there. Then here this side we have to draw the 3 centimeter. So first you take this measure of this hand, and afterward make 1 centimeter longer arm. Here one cup is given, and afterward said that draw a cup 1 centimeter shorter than this cup. Here first we take the measurement of this cup, and suppose this cup's height is 4 centimeter. Then here we have to draw the 3 centimeter height cup. Here draw the cup 1 centimeter shorter. Now draw a broom half as long as this broom. First we measure this broom, and afterward draw half the broom. Suppose the broom's length is 6 centimeter. Then we draw the 3 centimeter longer broom. Now here one man drawing is given, and in his head one hair is there. Here now question is given, draw another hair of double the length. You have to draw the another hair, and length of this hair is double than this hair. Means this hair is suppose 2 centimeter. Then we have to draw here that side 4 centimeter this way. We draw the another hair 4 centimeter. Okay. So this way we make the comparison and make the longer and shorter things. So this drawing is over. Now page number 15. How tall have you grown? First question is that, do you remember that in class 3 you measured your height? Do you think you have grown taller? In class 3 you measured your height, and now you think that you grown taller? Yes, I remember that in class 3 I measured my height. Yes, I have grown taller. Afterward, second question is that, if you grown taller, then how much centimeter? You grown taller, this is right. But how much centimeter? So we have to write about 6 centimeter. Not exactly 6 centimeter, but about 6 centimeter. Third question is that, have your friends also grown taller? Yes. Answer is that yes. If I grown, then my friends also definitely, obviously they also grown taller. Yes, my friends have also grown taller. Now, one more question is given. Jalpa once read a list of tallest people in the world. Jalpa is reading about the tallest people in the world. One of them was 272 centimeter tall. One person's height is given 272 centimeter. That is just double of Jalpa's height. 272 centimeter is exactly double the Jalpa's height. How tall is Jalpa? So we have to find out how tall is Jalpa. We know that the height of one of the tallest person in the world is twice that of Jalpa. The tallest person's height is double than the Jalpa. In other words, Jalpa's height is half of the height of one of the tallest person in the world. Height of one of the tallest person in the world is equal to 272 centimeter. So Jalpa's height is equal to 272 divided by 2 because exactly half is there. And 272 divided by 2 is equal to 136 centimeter. Thus Jalpa's height 136 centimeter tall. Now question number 2 is given. The long and short of your family. Who is the tallest in your family? So my father. Who is the shortest in your family? My youngest sister. Father's height is, suppose father's height is here. It is given difference between their height. The difference between the height is 80. Suppose father is 195 and here it is 85, 175 and here 95. The difference is 80 centimeter. Now, next question. Page number 16. Race. This is a 100-meter race for girls. Arundhati is nearest to the finishing line. She is about 6 meters from it. In our textbook there one picture is given. When I explain at that time I explain this. 6 meters from it. Behind her is Renuka. Kavita and Uma are running behind Rehana. Because Kavita and Uma both are running together. First is Arundhati. Second, behind the Arundhati there is Rehana. And behind the Rehana 2 girls are there. And these 2 girls is Kavita and Uma. Now, first Arundhati is there and Arundhati is 6 centimeter away from the finishing line. Suppose this is the finishing line and Arundhati is 6 centimeter behind the finishing line. Now, distance between Arundhati and Rehana is exactly half is there. So, 6 divided by 2 means half of the 6 is 3 is there. So distance between Arundhati and Rehana is 3 centimeter is there. Now distance between Kavita and Uma to the finishing line. So we have to write 6 centimeter plus 3 centimeter plus 6 centimeter because behind the Rehana, Kavita and Uma is there and distance between Rehana, Kavita and Uma are 6 centimeter. So finishing line and Arundhati 6 centimeter. Afterward Arundhati and Rehana 3 centimeter and Rehana and Kavita and Uma again 6 centimeter. So 6 plus 3 plus 6 is equal to 15 centimeter is there. So Kavita and Uma are far away from the finishing line 15 centimeter away. So here first of all we write this is a 100-meter race for girls. Arundhati is nearest the finishing line. She is about 6 meters from it. Behind her is Rehana. Kavita and Uma are running behind Rehana. Look at the picture to answer the questions below. Choose from this distance 3 meters, 6 meters, 10 meters or 15 meters. Here some answers is given and we have to choose the answers. Okay. 3 meters, 6 meters, 10 meters and 15 meters. Here is the this. Here is the finishing line. And from the finishing line, this is the Arundhati. First I give the name of all the girls. This is Arundhati. This is Rehana. Here 2 girls are there. Kavita and Uma. Kavita and Uma running together. Here is a Rehana and here is a Arundhati. Distance between finishing line and Arundhati is 6 meter. Here it is given. But see, distance between Arundhati and Rehana is not so much. Means given as per the given distance. It is exactly half of the given measurement. So it is 6 centimeters. So here we have to write 3. And distance between Rehana, Kavita and Uma is also 6 centimeter. Exactly like this. 6 centimeter, 6 centimeter and 3 centimeter. So now we gave the answer. How far is Rehana from Arundhati? So distance between Arundhati and Rehana is 3 centimeter. So by observing the figure, we see that the distance between Rehana and Arundhati is smaller than the distance of Rehana from Kavita and Uma. Here also much distance and here also much distance. So when we observe, then this distance and this distance are different and this distance is smaller. And so we have to write, so the distance between Rehana and Arundhati, this distance is 3 meter. Now second question, how far ahead is Rehana from Kavita and Uma? Now Rehana is 6 meter far from Kavita and Uma. So 6 meter is the answer. Third, C, how far the Kavita and Uma from the finishing line? Kavita and Uma from the finishing line. This much distance is there. 6 plus 3 plus 6, because these two girls between distance is 3. These two girls between distance between 6. 6 plus 3 plus 6 is equal to 15. So we have to write this way. 6 meter plus 3 meter plus 6 meter is equal to 15 meter. So we have to write this way. Since Rehana is 6 meter ahead of Kavita and Uma, Arundhati is 3 meter ahead of Rehana, and Arundhati is 6 meter behind the finishing line. So distance of the finishing line from Kavita and Uma is equal to 6 meter plus 3 meter plus 6 meter is equal to 15 meter. Thus, Kavita and Uma are 15 meters far away from the finishing line. This is the answer part. Now, question number 2. Have you heard about 1500 meter or 3000 meter race? Now, remember students one thing, that first of all you have to write that 1000 meter is equal to 1 kilometer. Otherwise you have to write 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. Both are same. 1000 meter is equal to 1 kilometer. Otherwise you write 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. Both are same. But here it is given 1500 meter. In 1500 means 1000 plus 500. 1000 meter plus 500 meter. 1000 meter is equal to 1 kilometer. And 500 meter is equal to half. Means thousands, half is equal to 500 meter. So 500 meter is equal to half kilometer. So what we have to write in answer? Yes, I have heard about a 15 meter or a 3000 meter race. So you can say in a 1500 meter race, people run 1.5 kilometer, and in a 3000 meter race, people run 3 kilometer. How we write this answer? Explain this. We know 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. Half kilometer is equal to 500 meter. Now 1500 is equal to 1000 meter plus 500 meter. So 1000 divided by 1000 is equal to 1 kilometer plus 500 meter. So 1 kilometer plus half kilometer. So 1.5 kilometer. In a 1500 meter race, 1.5 kilometer. 1.5 means 1.5 kilometer. And 3000 meter is equal to 3000 divided by 1000. Kilometer is equal to 3 kilometer. And in a 3000 meters race, people run 3 kilometer. This way, our race is over. Now, second race, page number 17. Second race, about the race is given. question 1. Have you heard about marathon races in which people have to run about 40 kilometers? People run marathon on roads because the track of a stadium is only 400 meters. 10 rounds of a stadium track is equal to 4 kilometers. So, if you run in a marathon on a stadium track, you will have to complete 100 rounds. So, here two questions is asked here. First, we know 1000 meter is equal to 1 kilometer. Length of the stadium track is equal to 400 meter. And so, distance covered in one round is equal to 400 meter. If one round is we know that a stadium is a 400 meter distance is there, and when one round make, then distance covered 400 meter. Now in marathon there is a 40 kilometer is there. In marathon there is a 40 kilometer is there, and 40 kilometer multiply 1000, then it is 40,000 meter is there. But 400 meter, then one round, then 40,000 meter is equal to how much? So we have to write this way. Distance covered in 10 round is equal to 10 into 400 means 4,000 meter. If 10 round is there, then 4,000 meter means 4 kilometer is there. But in marathon there is a 40 kilometer is there. So we have to write this way. 4,000 divided by 1,000 kilometer means 4 kilometer. 10 rounds of a stadium track is equal to 4 kilometer. Now, total length of the marathon race is 40 kilometer. 40 kilometer means 40 into 1000 meter means 40,000 meter. Distance covered in one round is equal to 40,000 divided by 400 is equal to 100. Rounds to be taken to complete the race is equal to 100. So, if you run a marathon on a stadium track, you will have to complete 100 rounds. This way, you have to complete 100 rounds. Now, question 2. Dhanu has the longest jump of 3 meters 40 centimeter. Gurjit is the second. His jump is 20 centimeter less than the Dhanu's. So, Dhanu is a 3 meter and 40 centimeter. And 20 centimeter less Gurjit. Means 3 meter and 40 centimeter minus 20 centimeter is equal to 3 meter and 20 centimeter. Gopi comes third. His jump is only 5 centimeter less than Gurjit. So 3 meter 20 centimeter minus 5 centimeter, then it is Gopi's 3 meter and 15 centimeter. How long are Gurjit's and Gopi's jumps? So we have to find out. See how far you can jump. First of all, we give the Dhanu's answer. We know 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. Length of Dhanu's jump is equal to 3 meter and 40 centimeter. So 3 into 100, 300 centimeter plus 40 centimeter means 340 centimeter. Since Gurjit's jump is 20 centimeter less than Dhanu's jump, so 340 centimeter minus 20 centimeter is equal to 320 centimeter Gurjit's jump. Now Gopi's jump is 5 centimeter less, means 320 centimeter minus 5 centimeter is equal to 315 centimeter length of Gopi's jump. 315 centimeter is equal to 3 meter and 15 centimeter Gopi's jump long. So this way we have to write. Now see how far you can jump. You have to write yourself this answer. How far can you throw a ball? This answer you also write. And look for a big ball like a football or volleyball. How far can you kick it? So you kick the ball and write the answer. You throw the ball and write the answer. And check how can you jump. Thank you very much.